Hey everyone, I'm the Island Farmer, and I meant to do a video about my vegetable garden today. I had promised you guys in the last video that would be the next video, and I was literally talking to my sister this morning about how we were going to film that, and I got a phone call from the post office, and they said, your birds are here. So we went down there and picked up my ducks, and which was a pretty funny story. I'm not going to get into it too much, but they were all pretty excited at the post office that I had ordered some ducks in the mail. So I decided to make a video for you guys on how to set up a duck brooder. If you've done chicken brooders before, you can probably see that this one looks a little bit different. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to get set up with your baby ducklings in your duck brooder. So first off, you're going to need your baby ducklings. These are my baby ducks. I got Rouen ducks, purebred Rouen. I've done this a few times before, and this is a very easy way to do your duck brooder. First off, you'll need your duck brooder. So that's why we get a plastic brooder for the ducks. That way it's easy to clean out. Also, a thing that I find that helps a ton is to get a paint tray, like a plastic paint tray, and then get the little metal rack thing too. And you want to set it up in there to where it'll be like somewhat level when it's in there. And I got this little rubber mat over it just to kind of even everything out. And what this is for, I'm going to do this without spilling it, this is to set the water on. That way when they drink their water and splash it everywhere, it's not getting all in the wood chips, meaning you have to like clean out the wood chips every few hours. All the water splashing will go in your paint tray. You just take your paint tray out and dump it out, clean that out. Basically, this is just to make the wood chips last longer. You got your big pack of wood chips. I like the fine grain ones. That way the baby birds can move around in it a lot easier. You got your food, 20% protein starter. I think anything around 18, 20, 22 should work. You want a high percent protein to get your birds started. I got some probiotics and electrolytes to put in their water to get them off to a good start. I got a little thermometer thing to check the temperature. Heat lamp and heat bulb and stuff like that, which I've been preheating their brooder. We're getting it up into the upper 70s now, which it'll be good once we get the wood chips in there. It should raise up to the temperature that we need it at, which should be around 90, so we're going to try to get it. Alright, so first thing you want to do is put your paint tray in there. So, if I can remember how I had this thing set up. It was basically just like that. And put water on top of it, kind of in the middle. It should all press back down. It's kind of been unused for probably like a year. Now the baby ducklings are what they're gonna do is they're gonna go from their food to their water to their food to their water, and that's where the mess is gonna be. So we're just gonna set the food up on this also, because if we set the food up over here in the chips, the wood chips, then they're gonna be traveling like this back and forth. And you'll want like a wet area, a wet designated area for the brooder, and then you'll also want like a dry designated area so they can dry off and warm up. Alright, so we're going to put our wood chips in now. Try to not make a mess doing this. Alright, so I almost forgot to put the electrolytes and probiotics in their water, so let's do that real quick before we get any further. Alright, so now for the fun part, we're going to put the baby ducks in the duck brooder. So the basic things as far as taking care of, your new ducklings is just food, water, heat, which is what this is going to simulate for a little while until they're a little bit older and they can go outside and actually get in the pond. So there you can see our temperature is pretty much where we want it there. It's fluctuating a little bit in between them and stuff, but it's pretty much warm. You can do it, buddy. It's pretty much warm enough for ducklings. We'll keep an eye on it, of course. That's why I have this thing right here, so we can keep an eye on it. Especially at nighttime, that's when the temperature will get the lowest. So try to keep that temperature around 90, and then in like maybe 3 or 4 days, 85 degrees, and then like a week or two, maybe 80 degrees and 75 degrees, and just kind of wean them onto the natural temperature after that. Unless it's like -10 out, then you might want to keep them inside. Alright, so another important step to starting chickens or turkeys or ducks or geese or quail or anything is when you first get your baby birds, they're going to be a little exhausted and dehydrated and stuff from shipping, and what you want to do is show them where their water is. Do that, and you see them drinking. So here, we'll put the ones we do that to over here. They'll be a little reluctant at first, but this basically shows them, you know, next time they get thirsty, they're going to remember, oh wait, there was water over here by this white and red thing. And it also gives them a little bit of energy because they're kind of tired from being exhausted and no water for like a day or two while they've been in shipping. So this will give them a little burst of energy, and it teaches them, especially ducks. Ducks are water birds. They love water. They love drinking water. They love playing in water. They love making a mess in water. They love putting their food in water. They love pooping in their water. Anything to do with water. And we'll put your food back in there. So if you intend on having your ducks for long term, do understand you're going to need a duck pond. So most people get a little kiddie pool like this, and it works just fine for you know, your ducks. They need to get into some water and clean their beak out. Their nasal cavity is in their beak, and they need to be able to get in water and blow all the dirt and muck out of that to stay healthy. Otherwise they can get diseases and get infections and die. So you need some type of a water source for them to swim in. And you know, like I built a pretty extravagant pond because I love my ducks and I like to build stuff, and it was a fun project. But these work just perfectly fine. Just understand your ducks are going to muddy this up, they're going to poop in it a lot, and you're going to have to dump this out probably once, twice a day if you have several ducks. This is not a lot of water. It doesn't stay clean for very long. My pond back here is 200 gallons, but I have a system to just drain it where you don't have to lift it out and dump it out. Which, if you want to, you can go check out my other videos. I have a lot of videos about building this thing and cleaning it out and using it for duck care long term with your ducks and other water birds. So if you would like, I'll leave links in the description for those videos. You can also subscribe to my channel and go check out all my other videos. I've got a lot of backyard videos, videos about chickens, vegetables and fruit trees and stuff. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hit the like button if you'd like to see more videos like this, and stay tuned.